BRB. Hello, Connor. I'm looking for a picture. I'm trying to find it, but let me set my timer. Hello, Harper, Kit Kat, Safety Man. Anyway, I'm trying to find... I was trying to find it, but I guess it just doesn't exist right now. Whatever. I drew a better version of this, too, which is very annoying, actually. I have the small one we can look at least. But I'm not going to be drawing him, actually. I just want to... Maybe I should have looked for this before I started the stream, but that would be a very short stream then. You know what I'm saying? Very, very short. Hold on, I'm about to find it. Where is he? What the hell? Well, I guess I'm discovering something that doesn't exist. It's crazy I can't find it. We should be in the early pages. Well, that's that, I guess. Maybe if I look up, maybe he's in this folder. I like how I can just roll around my room now and I don't have to go through all this hassle. But I'm trying to find this guy. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, let me try and find him real quick. What does your legs have to do with your personality? Everyone needs time to recharge. You can't fake it till you make it. It's called recharging. Yes, Ryba is his name, which means fish in Ukrainian. Anyways, I'm trying to find his original, the picture I colored. I can't find it anywhere. Make it till you fake it. The colored in version I cannot find, and it's very annoying. This is ridiculous. Oh wait, I never colored it. It was never colored, actually. Okay, that's annoying. Well, whatever. What are you gonna do, you know? That's good. You are telling everyone non-stop like it was like the end of the world. I mean, that's what you guys do anyway. But, nonetheless. Listen, that is normal. What are you talking about? Everyone has this big thing where they think they're like the odd number out. But listen, none of you guys are odd number out. More often than not, a lot of people feel the same way you do. They just don't vocalize it. And that's just the actual factual. It's a completely... No one's on a constant... No one's technically on a normal standard. They're just putting a face on for the environment so they don't get treated as non-normal. You know what I mean? It's a facade. Normal is a facade. And when you come to that conclusion, you'll realize the people who feel more free are acting like themselves. But, you know, everyone needs to recharge, and that's about it. There is no such thing as normal. Normal is being different. I'd say being odd is being that familiar tone. But and normal is depressing, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I want to get this character design out of my head because I'm going to need it eventually. So I decided, okay, let me show you for context what made me go down this rabbit hole. This is one of the panels in the remaster. It's not done, I don't think. But yeah, there's more to add to it. But this is Ryba the fisherman. And I was like, where should this be on the map? I was thinking, where should this be on the map? How many times am I going to spin it? And I was like, maybe this place can be a spot where he is on the map. Maybe he's like right here towards the edge of this place, which I called Trawless because to trawl is like a way you can catch fish. And the island looks like a fish, kind of a dolphin. So I was like, maybe I should put them there. Because he does have the scene where I just showed where he was beefing with King Imp, which is the king of the Gork Empire. So King Imp is trying, he's basically, this is the leading exporter of all the cool looking fish, the desirable fish to eat and whatever. And he's trying to take control of them, but he can't because they're pretty much too powerful or have too much like power in terms of things they can and can't. Since they're a leading exporter and they're not bucking into his demands or him trying to get them to submit to them, and he can't. So I was like, maybe I should draw another force within the fishmen that, or the fish people, the mermen, I should call them. And I'm going to draw a character that is another. This way I can add it to that background that I've been taking forever on the background that shows Nile looking at the whole crowd of people, and it can help me put more people that are actual characters in that background. So that's my whole hoopla, my thought process on how I came up with this idea that I'm about to draw. But it's going to be like one of these guys with an anglerfish head. So we're going to try and draw the concept within an hour, and yeah. What's all gone? Hello. Hello. Yes, we're drawing an angler. I'm going to draw an angler, a buff angler that's also a merman or a mermaid or whatever you want to call them. I'm not sure if I can't call them fishmen because One Piece got that. So I'm going to call them mermen or mermaids. The whole thing can be mermaid. So yeah, we're going to draw an anglerfish version. Hey, I was looking at that. Hey, that's an ugly one. I want a regular one. Or a themed regular, a generic looking one. I might switch out how it looks, but... you know, what is life but a bunch of tests of your discipline and might? You know what I'm saying? That's what life is. It's a constant test of your morals, discipline, and energy. What's going? Anyways, let me just start. I'm going to draw his head. I'm going to draw it just like how I draw these ones. Should his head be forward facing? Nah. I want it to be like sideways like the rest of them. But first, let's draw the head. It's going to be crazy looking. I don't know why their heads were cursed like this. But they were. But it made their... I should think of better lore for them, though, for now, but... or maybe... I don't know where the thing is. I don't know. We're just going to draw something basic for the mouth right now. Then we're going to come back to it when I feel ready for that. But it's got to meet the requirements. What? The anglerfish. I think it should be more like angrier type of deal. Yeah, that's better. I could have the teeth. I'm going to have it spiky, though. But he's going to be one of the more dangerous threats amongst the mermen. But he's also... I don't know where, if his thing should point upwards or not, but whatever. What? That's not even a real fact. Whatever. Alright, I think I got what I want for now. So we're going to worry about the rest later. Big, meaty claws! It's not how he's going to sound. But, yeah. Hold on, let me go on the thing so I can actually read you guys' comments. Angler. I'm going to put it up here, even though it kind of defies gravity. Alright, so, dink. There's his head. Oh, why is he not in the center? He's not centered. That's annoying. Oh, well. What are you going to do, you know? You can only do so much. But he's going to have, like, a cool fit. He's going to have a much cooler fit than his. Even though his fit is in the remaster looks pretty cool. But he's the one that just, like, itching to fight, but he doesn't get to. He's also going to have, I think I'm going to draw him, like, top heavy. But he's going to have, like, a striped shirt, like a... Yes, the angler. And he's going to be like... So, for people who don't know the lore so far, is what I have, the idea is... These are people who were high exporters of their fishermen, and their town got turned into fish as a curse from Numen. That's all I can say that's confirmed as of right now. The cutest. We got the fairy kicks. And then we have Bam Jam. Then we got the marshmallow Smorno. And then we got some cute things, you know? Some cute things. Then you got characters that have their cute moments. And then you got... Hold on, do I have to show fairy? Alright. Where is Zoing Fairy? Oh, he doesn't exist. Who would have thought? You know, it's okay though, because you know what? We can't have what we want. There he is. Boom. Alright. But yeah. Pink. There he is. That's pretty cute. Nope. Put that back in the folder. Yeah, the BRBs definitely do. All right, let's draw his body. I think he's gonna be straight built. I don't know how strong. Maybe he's built like the rest, but he's like more buffer. I'm thinking. Should he have a spear too? Yeah, they're all gonna be catching this. Dun, 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 dun. He's gonna have like a blade here, like a machete type of thing as well. He's just that guy. He's gonna be in the background just like fuming. So as soon as like he pulls up on the, he's just gonna be sitting in the background like Kingdom's gonna just look at him once and he's just gonna be like itching to get something. But you know, who knows what's gonna happen. Just itching to cause trouble. Not even cause trouble, but to like, he's just mad all the time. I mean, I'd be mad if I was turned permanently into a fish too, but whatever. But how important is Numen's law, one might say. Dun. I see you're a fan of unique stuff, huh? Just like me. Anyways, where was I? You guys self-inserts be hilarious. Dun, dun, dun. This dude's jacked out of his mind. Are you jacked out of your mind, Scar? I don't think so. You're jacked. Are you jacked like this guy? I don't know how jacked this guy actually is, though. Maybe he's like, we'll see. Dun, 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 dun. This dude might be just straight jacked. I don't think. I think your name's Jack. That's about it. I just think you're, jacked out of your mind. Jacked out of your mind. I low-key don't want to draw his lower body. But you do what you gotta do, you know. I high-key don't want to draw his lower body. But we'll see if I can even fit it. We'll see if I can even fit it. We're just going to draw a basic for now. Just to get the idea out of my head. Huh? Don't use AI. How dare you, mister? How dare you, buddy? This is a channel of honor and sacrifice. You want to get as good as this? You can't generate this, baby. You can't generate the feeling what it is to... I watched a video the other day, right? It's not a touchy subject. It's either you're evil or not. There's nothing to be touchy about. It's either you're evil, ignorant, or you're good. There's three. It's either you're ignorant to what it does, you're evil, you don't care, or you're on the good side. And more often than not, it's a case of ignorance or willful ignorance, which is a combination of evil / ignorance. But, oh, I don't like this. Hey, man, if you're willing to learn how to do it from the ground, then you are redeemed. But at the end of the day, you must teach your brain to do hard things and hard tasks. Otherwise, your brain's going off of a reward system that it can't keep up with its own development. And it sounds like just AI might be easy in the beginning, but like what it does to your brain is not the best. Especially like you need to do hard tasks. Everyone needs to have a hard task in their life. And if if that's what they want, to be an artist, then whatever. I'm dealing with middle school. Middle school is terrible. I'll admit, middle school is the worst time ever. If you ever have the worst school experience is middle school. I don't care what anyone says. High school, middle school is literally like the jungle. Ugh. Middle school is the worst. No, we shouldn't get mad at anyone who doesn't really know the ramifications. We should just enlighten people, not frighten people. That's my quote. But yeah, middle school is terrible. But I do suggest... Alright, we're done off the AI subject. No need for repeating ourselves, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna rant about it 30 million times, you know? No one wants to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. I just want to focus on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And what is it we're doing? We're drawing cool characters. Listen, guys, if we can't attack someone, you know. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. I know it's the internet, but we have to be mindful of every situation and scenario, even if it's like if you see someone on the enemy team, it doesn't necessarily mean they are your enemy per se. And that's what's wrong with a lot of this Earth, is everyone perceives everyone as the enemy team rather than understanding and finding a middle ground. And if we don't find a middle ground, then we're never going to have any ground. And it's going to be blown to smithereens. Alright. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, I need to get this character out of my head. We can do a different version. It's like how I did Trash Boat super quickly that one time, and then he became like one of the better characters of all time that I've drawn. This is one of those scenarios, but I'm just putting a little bit more effort into this. Then I'm going to go back to remastering the chapter we was working on. But other than that, you know. He said, as an empath, I got new shoes. Cute. What kind of shoes? What is it with Temu? I ordered from there once. Alright, I only want... Nope. The notification topics are stupid. You talking to me? What are you saying? Well, I'm not gonna go stop what I'm doing to go look, you know what I'm saying? If you want to post your art, you can do it in the community tab. It's way easier for me. Instead of having me fight tooth and nail to find your account, it's not really tasteful. But it's like it's imagine you are at McDonald's, right? And you're in the line. It's finally your turn to order, right? And then someone comes up to you and says, I have something for you. It's a restaurant that's down the block. We should go now. When you've pretty much been sitting in line the whole entire time waiting for your turn, and someone comes up to you and says, stop what you're doing and go somewhere else to do what you were doing. It's on my YouTube channel. It's a community tab. If you click on the profile of like the main page, it should be up top somewhere. I don't know exactly how to get to it. YouTube should fix that so I can actually see people's stuff. It shows stupid top posts, but not everything. All right, let me show you on how I do it for my phone real quick. So it's pretty much like this. I just, God damn it. See on my channel right here, community. Bink! And I can see right here. This is the last thing posted 2 days ago. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, probably. It says, see, that's another stupid thing. I get why they do it. Like, oh, you gotta subscribe first. Like, it's to prevent bots. Or, like, weird, like, spam posts. Spams. But, I get why. Alright, I'm gonna draw. Nah, I like his boots tucked in, how, like, Ryba's is. Because, you know... Because he's also part of the same fisherman group thing. So we're just gonna... I should also make his feet bigger. He's gonna have, like, steel toe shoes. This... Steel toes, baby. Anyways, back to middle school, right? Middle school sucked. Worst time of my life. And I wasn't even getting bullied. So imagine if you are, you're cooked. Middle school is so garbage. Like, I'd rather, if I ever had a kid, I'm not putting him through middle school. He's gonna learn absolutely nothing. The only thing he's gonna learn is how to survive amongst dogs and demons. That's the only thing he's gonna learn. How people operate. You don't learn anything, really. I don't remember nothing from middle school other than the society within it. Do you know what a professional email would count as? What do you mean? Well, it's easier if I told them and showed them how people operate, and then they'd learn. But yeah, it's always better to learn from firsthand experience, but not everyone has a good experience. So It's like sometimes you have to throw your kid out there and make sure he learns how to swim on his own. But then if you love him enough, you wouldn't want to do that. Do you know what a professional email would count as? Well, just a professional email is just another email you use pretty much for only professional use. That's what I have my own professional email, which is like, yes, you can go through all the like specifics of it and do like all the extra nonsense that's not important. But it's just a dedicated email to that, a student email would count for sure. I'd count it, but I'd still have a separate email if you have a business. I'd have a separate email 100%. Harper, just don't even bother anymore. He's not listening. Hello, Salvia. Salvia? It is. I've used it as a business, but I don't think it really matters so much what email. But it's good to have a good name behind the email. Like, I have a FlamesCreate email. I had a school email once. I have my personal email. And, yeah. The Angler. He's going to be one of the more powerful of the bunch, for sure. The Angler. I should draw, like, more stripes on his shirt. Nah, I don't want to do that. It's annoying. He's going to get the penumbra stripes type deal. I should curve it to show some curvature going on, because it looks a little dry. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, this doesn't add up. The Angler. What are you talking to me? Attention span? My attention span? We're done now. Lion King villain, the adults are speaking. That's funny. Well, actually, we're done now. Can I show you my drawing in the community? Yes, if you are. I think it's only for people who are subscribed, but do whatever you want. If it's in the community, did you post it in the community tab? Listen, Harper, if you want to show someone they're not worth your time, say your final words and stop talking. That works for everyone. You can't have the last say, even though I do have the last say. Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me like you. Alright, there we go. But I'm liking his... is Flames is sovereignty. I don't even know what that word means anymore. I'm looking that up. Ah, yes. Aggressively chokes. Thank you, Kicks. But most of the mermen have like Can I draw a straight line? Find out next time. I'm not using a ruler. Don't tell me what to do. I don't know what IGT means. Can my characters beat Dragon Ball characters? No. I don't aim for... One of them does, but no, I don't aim for, power. Because, you know, anyone can do that, you know. At the end of the day, it's whoever writes the best. We all know this by now. But I think a well-written, evenly balanced character is perfect. Is better than just a powerful guy, in my experience. And also, think of it like Avatar: The Last Airbender, power scaling, if anything. Yeah, Harper is rage baiting themselves. Rage. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is. Let's clarify. Just in case. Maybe he has like a battle axe spear. Like a halberd. Oh, Sawyer would love this, I believe. You don't like Avatar: The Last Airbender? What are you? What's wrong with you? What is your favorite? Before I'm not gonna get defensive. Explain yourself. Explain yourself right now. I've never seen someone hate on it, so. What's your favorite things? Your genres? I'm not gonna eat on it either. I'm just gonna say if it's valid or not. And my opinion is before anyone else. You like stuff such as you like Dragon Ball and Godzilla, but you don't like substance. Yeah, absolute Batman. I know. I'm not trying to make it look. His axe looks like. Ah, damn. Let me look it up so I don't make it look like that. Absolute Batman. I like the Absolute Joker. He's cool too. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like that. I see. It looks like his bat symbol, of course. I'm surprised you don't like Avatar. It's almost as simplistic as Dragon Ball is. If not, it's a little bit more less simplistic. What the hell is wrong with you? Anyways, if anything, you just if you like Godzilla and you like Dragon Ball and that's it, and you don't and you have a terrible, that just means your IQ is probably low. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to get on you, but but you know, there's too many coincidences here. There's too many consistencies. It just means now his thing looks like Batman's flying jet. Hey man, math has nothing to do with intelligence in every spectrum. Math is a game of repetition and memory. Wait till you know. He's gonna be like, wait, he is correct. Good God. How dare you diss Avatar: The Last Airbender? No, I've never heard anyone diss that. You want to know why it's never been dissed before? Because it's actually good. Although simple, you can't like Dragon Ball and hate Avatar. That just doesn't add up. That's like hating Spider-Man but liking Batman or Superman. Like, they're in the same realm. There's no reason to hate one the other. There's no reason. Like, I don't even like Dragon Ball because I think it's very basic and bare bones as hell. But I can respect it 1,000%. I don't like the writing of it. That is what I would say, if anything. It's the writing for me. Yeah, now it looks like Batman's flying jet. I think you're just using too much AI, my friend. Poor soul. Never stood a chance. Dissing Avatar. Avatar! How you diss Avatar? Didn't you come in here with your first thing you said was, I see you are an enjoyer of unique things, and then you pull out Dragon Ball and Godzilla? That is the furthest of unique. If you were the one who said that, I believe it was you. Dragon Ball is the furthest, and Godzilla is the furthest from unique. It's literally big, giant lizard. I would say that's more old-fashioned. With anybody else's character? What do you mean? I would never put another person's character in my series. One, because a lot of them don't make sense. Two, because it just doesn't make sense for the verse. Three, legal reasons. Well, my art is based, a lot of it, Avatar is a huge inspiration off the art. So when you diss something like that, you can't like one and not the other. Who's a D1 crash out? Finally, a ball that knows guy. Oh my god. Avatar low-key built my art career. Oh god. My whole career started from painting Avatar on sneakers. So my love runs deep for Avatar, my appreciation. These balls, no guy. I said that earlier in my head. No, I said something like that today. Something like, this guy knows balls. This guy knows my balls. I mean, yeah. We're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just making sure everyone knows. But it's so fire. I thought I saw Jonathan. You probably did. Shut the hell up. One day, Scar. Now that you told me that, you've lost the sub. Wow! I can get 10 in like 10 minutes. But that's okay. I don't need pollution, Mr. AI man. But that's fine. I'd rather not. Your sub is like a penny on the ground. I can always find another. Your sub is... In fact... Hey, I was arguing with him. Unmute him. Well, I wasn't arguing, but, you know. Imagine being disgusted by the one true. I'm just so baffled. I'm so baffled that someone could have a dislike for Avatar with no actual backing. I wanted to know his actual reason for not liking it, other than just not liking it, because that doesn't make any sense. If you can't provide a reason for not liking something, you're just hating. That's what that is. Muscle May. I asked, what the hell am I looking at, and why is this thing looking like Jason? Yes, because I gave the whole reason at the beginning of the live, but I'll quickly sum it up for you. So this guy's an important character. His name's Ryba. They're fishermen, but they got cursed with the heads to look like fish. Them in the whole entire town all have these weird fish heads of different creatures, and they're from the series that I make called Numen's Law. And one of the guys that he's one of the more powerful ones. His head's an angler fish, and the fish, I would say they got chosen to be fish. That kind of represents their personality in my head, but yes. You know what I mean? You know, you can't save them all, Cinemic. I just tried. Yes, this is a, you're gonna see him in the remaster, Ryba, anyway. You're gonna see him in the remaster, by the way. So be bait box. Wormy. Squirmy wormy. I'm not sure how I feel about this reflection. I think it looks good, but it's something's off about it. I can't quite tell just yet. But we have this thing back in here. In the water. I'm not done with the water yet. I'm not sure how I feel about the water yet, but yes, him and the rest of the town got cursed. I forgot the reason why. I'm gonna have to come up with a good one. The reason must haven't been good on why they got cursed to begin with. Either for the strong rejection of God, so Numen, which is God, curse them, or for something else. And I don't remember. But yeah, Numen cursed them, the whole town, for rejecting God, and you know, they rejected God, and they became their own. No, actually, okay, so here's the idea. I think they reject God, and they decide that since fish is their biggest moneymaker and what feeds the town, basically, enriches wild as possible because they are the top exporter of the fish or whatever, that fish becomes their god in a way. So God comes and curses them all with fish heads. That's the lore. That's what makes sense. And this scene, right, and then they start to believe. They all start to believe in Numen after that, or believe that God is real. And this guy, King Imp, is trying to get them to do his bidding because they are a powerful exporter. And he's trying to make them submit, but they won't because, one, they're too powerful, and he doesn't want to lose like a relationship, a professional relationship with like the top exporter. And by exporter, for people who don't know and are stupid or ignorant to that, is just a country that supplies a vast amount of resource and they export it to different countries for a price, of course, or they sell it. But yeah. And this guy is going to be within one of the scenes, so that's why I need to draw him. And using my head, so I need to get the sin of greed or pride. Yeah, it's like the sin of greed, but it's backed by pride to make it feel less like greed. To a game you watched? Oh yeah, which one? I got like hella money. Oh yeah. Yep, I dropped the info dump. Jonathan. You caused Jonathan to emerge. But yeah, I'm not gonna color him today. But I don't know when I'm gonna color him. But he's definitely gonna be like dark purple. Dark, moody, either burgundy / purple mix. That's just gonna be his head. I did not spell what I wanted to spell. I was gonna write purple mix, but I put pix instead. That's not good. That's gonna be his head color. That's all we know for now. That's all we need to know. But he's gonna have like a French sailor looking striped thing going on, and this Halberg thing. But yeah, he's a straight powerhouse for sure. And he's always angry. Dun dun dun. He was a dirty teal. This is a different character. This guy's a different guy than this guy. Same race, species, different guy. Different man. I know of a couple fishing horror games, but that wasn't the inspiration. The inspiration was putting a head on the fish, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. So I wanted it to make it look like a fish was stitched onto the head, almost. Yep, this is the angler. He's new. Ah. Like, there's a new fishing game out, but there was one where the fish kept cursing you by making deals with you and selling you his eyeball or something like that, I believe. I don't remember. Sell my eyeball, and then curses kept happening. Or there was this one fish game where you're in, like, you're traveling down left or down or up. Where you're the fish, you're just flapping and you don't know what the hell's going on. You're flapping through the sewers. I got an answer for you, buddy. Mr. David. Alright, I'm going to fix the shoes up before I do anything else. But I'm going to give him, like, steel toe looking. Onigiri. I might. Is it a newer one? I don't know. Here and there, I'll watch like a YouTuber play horror games because it's not too like. I like to watch like a little bit of brain rottish stuff before bed so I don't have to focus too much on it. Because if it's too interesting, I'll stay up all night watching it. But if it's like a playthrough of something I don't really care about, I can easily fall asleep to it. I'll watch it. I like watching the indie games because that's what I want to have of my characters eventually. But yeah. Umigari. Oh, that thing just dropped. That's a new game that just dropped, I believe. I got a question. We're waiting on his question to the end of time. Oh, I remember when he had a question. And the question doesn't exist anymore. Remember when he had a question, guys? Oh, wait, the question showed up. Would my character, the shapeshifter, team up with the angler? How would I know that? No. Negative, because he's not in this universe. Easiest question of my life. That was an easy question. I thought you had a good question. No, because one, let's say they somehow did, I don't know, there would be no reason for them to talk to each other. You just stand there. Like, why are you talking to him? Unless you're about to sell, you're going to buy something from him, or you're going to, talk his language. I don't mean like actual language, I mean say something he wants to hear. This curse isn't. It's a terrible curse. I don't think I could do this. Well, it's like, not only that, but your vision's very impaired because your head is now, you have to constantly look on the side of you to see something. And just like eating's not a fun experience. Just imagine your face getting turned constantly like this. And yeah. I'm gonna have one of the guys with the parasite for a tongue. Like I told you guys before, the fish that get parasites for tongues. One of them's gonna have it. He might have it actually because he doesn't really open his mouth. He just growls. Maybe one of them might have that. I don't know yet. This dude just be... No, I can't have all the cool stuff for this one guy. I gotta split up the cool stuff. They speak perfectly fine. They don't have a... When I meant, like, you're talking his language, I meant, like, you're saying something he wants to hear. And he'll be like, now you're talking my language. It's just a figure of speech, I believe. Everyone speaks the same language. This planet is universally speaks this... Just like every anime, for some reason, that everyone speaks the same language. Obviously, just so there's no confusion. But... Yes, Kix, you have money. Cool. You got hella money from talking to that old man. Hey, Kix. Don't think I forgot, Kix. Hey, Kix. What you doing, Kix? Little freak boy. Why are they all fat? I don't know. Depressed from having a beer gut. You know the Fisher body build. They don't all look like this. He's fatter than him. He has more. He's literally drinking moonshine. Well, in my series I call it sunshine, but he's drinking it right there on the dock. It's a beer gut type of scenario. It's more of a beer gut scenario. Not all of them drink or drink heavy, but you can tell who drinks the heaviest here by the beer gut. The rock hard beer gut. You ever felt a beer gut before? It just be like rock hard. We don't talk about that. No, I know your skeletons in your closet. Cinemac knows too. Just imagine you get injected by some unknown liquid from an alien. Well, yeah. That's just a blah, blah, blah. This is just a definite thing. This is not a, you might turn into this, you might turn into that. This is a definite. That's rolling the dice. This is a... Kix, why do you still have them on the phone? That's what I want to know. You obviously tell somebody. Secondly, obviously, I already told you what you need to do. And I'm not going to go over this with you again. I'm subbing. Thank you. This is my fisherman. Well, I have fishermen for my series. Hey, Kix. And no, Numen's Law. Link in the bio and on the website. Check out the website and the Webtoon and the I actually should write down the lore of these guys before I forget. All right, let me do that real quick. I do have a lore book, but that's not what this lore book's for. It's actually all right, let me see. What the hell is this? Godship? What the hell is even that? Anyway, Astral Power. Green Airs. King Imp, the Gork King. Numen Knights. Substitious. Oh yeah, I forgot that substitious can happen. So belief system is a power in my series, and how it works is not what you think. It's not like the power of friendship type of deal. But there's also a thing where substitious, it's a condition in my series that can happen. And it's like, yes, a condition of deep state depression due to a lack of belief in one's special abilities or capabilities. Substitious. Which a lot of you guys have. Substition. Puns, yes. Thank you, thank you. I just like body horror. Wait till you see Nile. I'm gonna spoil it, but you can't see what he looks like right now, but he's a centipede underneath. Alright, now I'm gonna write about the mermen. I believe there's no mermen. They're called mermen / mermaids. But we're gonna say, I wish I could just speak and then just fill this paper. I don't believe in telekinesis. What are you talking about? That's not what I mean. But they're fishermen, yes. But I can't call. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll call. There is like a ranking above them. Like you have the fishermen, the commoners of the mermen. The fishermen are the main ones that do the fighting, the fishing, the. But yeah, they're pretty huge. Or the fishermen. Okay, I'm gonna write the lore off screen though. Actually, I need to remember it. Ah. Well, why do they eat fish? No, they were big exporters of fish. They did eat fish. They still actually do eat fish. So it's gonna be weird to see them eat like fish out something, reel it in, and throw it in their mouth. And it's gonna be weird to see that, but they got turned into fish. For some of them, it did bring a distaste amongst fish for them, but some of them just don't even care because it's what they've always been doing, eating fish. So what's the difference now that they look like it? But you're gonna see scenes where people are like traumatized looking at their face, feeling like the gills in their face. They're gonna be pulling their eyeballs, sockets down, trying to rip out parts. Like, how does this like this? You know, it's gonna be like mass hysteria when this happens, if I show it. But it's gonna be a true looking horror. I want you guys to actually feel what's going on. So I know it looks cute and pootsy sometimes, but there's gonna be some serious scenes, like when Icar gets his arms ripped off. But yeah. Oh, I hate centipedes. I wanted to make one of the bigger villains in my series, which is this guy. He's like a reoccurring one that gets stronger and stronger as time goes on, and the more stronger he gets, the more grotesque he'll look. But I want to be one of my fears to be one of the strongest villains to make it cooler. But yeah, cannibalism. I guess you can say that, but they're not fully fish, so. Snakes, I'm not scared of snakes. They're just little strings of fun. Little scarves you can wear on your neck that can move around. But I'm going to end the stream here because maybe I'll be live later. But thank you guys for joining me, and I'm might be doing a little. Nah, I'll be live probably tomorrow because I still got stuff to do. So I'm excited to draw more tomorrow, but I'll be obviously drawing more off screen. Beware. Read my series if you haven't.